So I had a friend ask if we got a lot of snow. We don't get a lot of snow, although it is snowing right now. You can see a little bit. It's very dry here, but it does get very cold. So we pump water from the river through very special snow guns. I'll show you them later. And we make huge piles of snow. And that's up there. So if you can see up there, there's a big pile of snow. And I'm slowly pushing it down the hill. And I'm filling that big hole there. And it's a lot bigger than you think. And I'm spreading it out smoothly. And then eventually we will run it through a tiller so it's nice to ski on. And to give you a bit of an idea, this blade here doesn't look like it's very big, but it is actually about almost 3 feet high. It's pretty big. We push quite a lot of snow. Okay, so there's a snow pile right there. That's probably about 15 feet high. It's really hard to tell. Everything looks smaller in here. And the road we're driving on is something smooth that we made with our tractors. But our job will be to eventually make that snow pile very flat. And then we'll till over it so that we can ski on it later. Because this really rough stuff right here, it's not a lot of fun to ski on. Or those big piles, you can't ski on that. Well, you can, but it's not a lot of fun. So I'm going to show you around where we're making snow and see if I can show you some snow guns. And we'll listen to some music while we go for a drive. There's one of them pesky snow guns. So this one is shooting cold water and compressed air up through. And then on those nozzles at the top, it comes out as a mist, and by the time it reaches in the bottom, you get snow. So there's the fresh snow. We're going to drive right through it. Man-made snow. But now I can't really see. See anything, but there's some people there, so I don't want to crash into them. I'm trying to find you a fan gun. There's one. There's our snowmakers there too. They're going to come talk to me in a sec here, but that's a fan gun, so it's blasting air through. Hey, I'm just doing a tour for somebody. Do you want to go wave and say hi to YouTube? They're going to say hi. Hi, Leander. They have a very cold job. I have a very warm job. So he's checking the gun, which is a big fan, and then on the end in the nozzles, look in there, the flashing lights are from the machine in front of it. But the nozzles are spraying out a mist of water, and it's blasted up into the air, and it makes some very big piles. And I'm going to show you those piles because they're really big, those ones. So that pile he's standing on there is, well, he's 6 feet tall. So it is about 3 times higher than him, so almost 20 feet tall. There's the fan gun. I'll be in my snowcat for 8 hours tonight, and I'll tell you what the temperature is supposed to be here shortly. I'm not sure he's supposed to do that. That was pretty smooth though. is how we make snow, and then we push snow around, and then we shape it to make it into a ski hill. I'll take you skiing sometime too. I think there might be some videos of me skiing already on YouTube. But I'll let you have an idea how cold it is going to be here. The next couple nights it's supposed to get to minus 30 almost Celsius, which is, I believe, minus 22 Fahrenheit. So that is as cold as a commercial freezer, I think. And you certainly can feel it when you're outside and you're not wearing the proper gear. So, welcome to my ski hill, and thanks for asking questions. So I wanted to show you how we can actually carry these guns with our cats. So that's the other cat. That's Mr. Zach in that one. So it's a little difficult to see, but I've mostly got the snow pushed down the hill here. I got to do a little bit on your screen's left to come down to that smooth spot. But then I'll eventually be able to start contouring it and then groom it, and then it'll be a ski hill. It's cold out now, family. I'll show you how high this is here. Oh yeah. I have climbed the hill. This will give a little bit of an idea how big my tractor is. The same height as the hood is my pickup truck. So I'm pushing piles of snow as big as my pickup truck. I can't talk because my lips are frozen.